Hello everybody, it is me, Mr. Vince, and I hope you all have an amazing day today. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Fall 2022 update that has released to Jailbreak. Now before I get to the one, if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to subscribe as well, and please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So first off, you might have noticed that the lighting has been entirely revamped, and this is because we are now in the fall season, if you're living in the Northern Hemisphere at least. Today is October 9th by the time that this video is being recorded, but the update did release on October 7th. October 7th, Fall 2022 update. Season 12 military, new jets and seeking missiles, new Blackhawk, and more. So basically I'm going to try my best to cover pretty much everything that has been added to this update. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off are the new clothes. The SWAT, the police, the boss, and the prisoner clothes have been updated this update. And I think they look pretty modern, but they're not too great, but at least we got some new sleek clothing, so that's great. Now I will not wear them for the video, but yes, they did get changed. Unfortunately, some of the other items did not get changed, but the handcuffs and the taser both got changed this update. Anyway, the actual lighting did get updated, and you might notice that we did get hot air balloons once again. So I will go ahead and show you guys the hot air balloons. So over here we got a hot air balloon up there, and the hot air balloons were first introduced in the 2020 fall update. Anyway, you might have noticed that the skybox did get changed this update. That's because the fall map is here, so I guess that makes sense. And the ambient is also more orange, because obviously the fall map is here. Unlike last year, the color of the grass is more vibrant, so the terrain has been made more vibrant this year. Last year, the terrain colors were a little bit darker, but this year, they're a bit brighter, just like how the colors were more vibrant in the 2020 fall update. Anyway, so the fall map is going to be around from October to mid-December, which is when we're going to have the 2022 winter update. Now, due to the new skybox, you might have noticed that the chrome color got changed again. And alongside, the hyperchromes also got updated, and some of them look really cool, and others do look a little bit worse. So this is Hyper Diamond level 3, and it does look really nice. Beforehand, Hyper Diamond level 3 looked a little bit different, but this time around, all the colors that have a reflection got updated, so that's pretty cool. Now, here is Chrome in this update, and yeah, it does look really cool, and once again, it's because of the skybox. So honestly, I think the Chrome color this update does look pretty cool, but I'm just going to stick with the Fall Chrome color for this one, because Fall Chrome sadly did not return, but it is still a pretty cool color, and yeah, the Fall Chrome color is not worth a lot, but it's still pretty good nevertheless. Now we do actually have a new color in this update, which is known as Military Green. Military Green is the newest color, and it only costs 5,000. I'm not sure if it is limited, but either way you can buy it in the garage, and once you buy it, you keep it. You can trade it away in trading, so that's pretty cool. This is what it looks like, and the tank originally had that color, but it is now officially obtainable as of this update, so that's awesome. Anyway, 2 vehicles have been officially revamped in this update. One of them is the Blackhawk. The Blackhawk didn't really change much, aside from having a new interior and exterior, so that's pretty cool. You might have noticed this, but the Blackhawk also has chairs, and you can sit on them, which is pretty cool. The seating capacity of the Blackhawk did not change, but it does look really cool. The model was created by Ooved, so a big shout out to him for making the Blackhawk model. Alongside the Blackhawk revamp, we also received the Jet revamp, and this is probably one of the biggest revamps in a long time. The Jet has been completely redesigned and revamped. As you can see, the Jet now has an additional passenger seat, so a passenger can sit in it, which is pretty cool. The Jet also now has something called reverse speed. Beforehand, the Jet did not, and it now does, so that's great. Now what about the customization? Well, you do have more availability with the customization, so you can now change a couple other additions, such as interior detail, interior main, and window tint, so that's pretty awesome. Alongside, you can now play radio in the jet and possibly the stunt, so that's awesome right there. And mobile players can now officially shoot missiles, so that's even better. So just like before, you have to press the missile button to shoot a missile. So on Xbox, you press the X button. On mobile, you press that new aim button. And on PC, you either click or press F on your keyboard. So the missile works the same as before. However, it now moves in any direction. So that's pretty cool. Now, there is a new feature that was added to this update, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the new feature in just a bit. But let me go ahead and show you guys the top speed of the jet. The jet's top speed has been greatly buffed this update. So as you can see, the jet can now go up to 212 miles per hour, which is a lot if you think about it. Alright, so if the jet is facing toward a vehicle that is being driven by anyone, even if they're on your team, and the jet is active, you'll notice something called a lock-on. So I'll go ahead and do it on the Camaro. So if you look very closely, a hollow hexagon appears on that vehicle, and it will highlight itself if you are still locking onto that vehicle. It will change based on the focus of any vehicle. And as you can see, I shot a missile, and sometimes your missile may effectively damage the vehicle, but other times it won't. So as you can see, I shot a missile and it definitely dealt damage to the Camaro. So I'll go ahead and show you guys another. And as you can see, I shot another missile, and that was extremely effective. Now you can reload, so if I go ahead and press R, you can open up the radio. But if you are playing on PC, you can press the G key to access this. And you do not have to run out of missiles to buy more heat-seeking missiles. And also, they are twice as expensive as ordinary missiles. So the stunt plane did get completely buffed in this update. And as you can see, the stunt is significantly faster now, and I think that is very cool. Most of the vehicle license plates have been updated, and some of them are still the same. So let me go ahead and spawn in the Mini Cooper, because if you didn't notice, the Mini Cooper has been entirely revamped. Well, kind of. The stripes were oddly removed in the 5th day of the September update back in 2021. However, the stripes have officially returned a year later, because Shadow Samurai and the other developers of Jailbreak have added in the stripes, so that's great. Alongside, the license plate says Mini, which is a reference to the Mini Cooper's former name, which was the Mini Cooper. Today, we now call the Mini Cooper the Almighty Mighty. Yeah, it's now the Mighty and not the Mini Cooper. But some people like to call the Mini Cooper Mini, because Mini is a shorter name for Mini Cooper. So yeah, it makes sense. Now, for those who are curious, I had the 6 billion spoiler equipped, and that is a brand new spoiler added to this update. The 6 billion spoiler only costs 10,000 cash and will be off sale when Jailbreak hits 7 billion visits. So it might be a year, it might be a few months, but we're not entirely sure. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the M12 Molten, because that vehicle has been greatly buffed. So this is the M12 Molten, and as you can see, the vehicle has been buffed by a lot. And I don't know if that was intentional, but either way, the M12 Molten got greatly buffed, and it is now pretty much comparable to the Bugatti Chiron, which kind of got nerfed this update. But still, this vehicle is insane now. It used to be pretty slow, just like the Airtail, but now it is faster than the Airtail. So the M12 might do really well in trading again. So as you can see, I went up to over 200 miles per hour. And yeah, the M12 feels much more lively and better than the original. Anyway, covering Season 12, the hype zone over here has actually been changed by a lot. It does look very identical to Season 11's, but it does look really cool. As you can see, we got a new tank thing on top, and it does shoot every few seconds, which is pretty cool. And we also got some animated features. If you guys don't know, this is an animated type thingamajiggy, and the concept car and the Terrasect rims have this, so that's cool. Anyway, this is the Season 12 Grand Pass. It's called the Goliath, and You do need to reach level 10 to get it. Unlike Season 11, we only have one new vehicle. Yeah, the Goliath can see a lot of people, which is insane if you think about it. The minigun can only be used if you own the SWAT Game Pass, but that may be subject to change. So yeah, the Goliath is the first vehicle to include a minigun and is also a seasonal vehicle. So if you own the Goliath, that is good because the vehicle is worth using. And by the way, we also have a new reloading indicator. So if I go ahead and give myself a shotgun and I reload, there is now a new reloading indicator. So that's cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, please feel free to subscribe as well, and please feel free to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. What did you guys think of this update? Did you think this update is really cool? Please feel free to let me know down in the comments. Again, I would surely love to read your comments. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have an amazing day today, and a shout out to my alt account for helping out in this video. And I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video.